How's it going? David from Comic Book Investments. So this is kind of interesting that I just stumbled upon this because me and Comic Tom were having a conversation the other day about this. And I'll just jump right into it so you can see what I'm talking about. So here we go. Look at this. A Star Wars number 92, 98, just sold. Look at it. Just sold about less than a week ago in auction for $660. And you know how auctions go, you need at least two people to bid it up. You can't just have one person willing to pay. So at least two people wanted this 9.8. Now here's the interesting point, and what me and Comic Tom were talking about. I don't know what is going on, because this is not like a rare book. This is a very common book. So let's look on eBay right now. Okay, I'm going to refresh this. All right, here's eBay. We'll go from highest to lowest. Star Wars, 92. Scroll down. Okay, we got one newsstand variant. It's $14.99. Obviously, that's way higher than what that person paid. But now we're getting here. Let's $345, $320, $363. Here's ours, or not ours. Ours is right here. This is $275, $259. That's ours. And then there's one for $199. I think this is personally a little low, but you still have all these other options right here in the 250s, 260, 275. Is there something special about this that I'm missing? Like, well, I'm signing, whatever. Nothing special about it. There's 49 in the census out of 9.8. I'm not arguing how many there is or if it's rare. It's not newsstand variant. It's just a plain old normal Star Wars 92. And even then, I don't think the newsstand variant should warrant that much more, double. But this is what me and Comic Tom were talking about. We're like, why is it that on Heritage, certain books go for way more? And this is what I thought it was. I'm thinking that the reason why they go for way more is because people just don't want to deal with eBay maybe, or they don't know about it, or it's just super rich people that just want everything easy and taken care of, and they don't want to have to deal with anything. Just, they don't want to deal with different random sellers on eBay, and they're just on Heritage. Because if you look right here, let's look at what they actually go for. Here it is, Star Wars 92. Let's look at the price, because what I was doing, I was pricing one of my books, and I was like, whoa, I was like, one recently sold for $660. Oh, it must be fake. Someone must have bought it off eBay to boost the price of theirs, because I'm looking and I'm like, they go for nowhere near that. You could literally pick up two for the same price of this one. But then I looked and I saw that it was Heritage. I mean, the record sale before was probably this one for $465, right? Was the record. And it's, skyrocketed. If you look at it for the past couple of years, they had in 2020, a high of 230. 2019, 239, 2018, 465. If you look at just this year alone, you got 226 on Heritage. Oh no, this is My Comic Shop. My Comic Shop, 226. One sold for, looks like a buy it now of 340, 300. So you could make the argument anywhere between 250 to 350. Maybe you could get it for 400, 500 if there's no other options. But that's what they've been selling for, and this one hits $660. It's not signed. It's not like you'd think oh, maybe it's a rare variant of it. Nope. Just right there when it's like, here we go. You want one? There's one. There's one. There's one. And it's like, look, My Comic Shop, a reputable dealer. Us, Collectors Comics, a reputable dealer. You don't have to buy and just I'm buying from some random person. Oh, sorry, I dropped it and I cracked the case before I sent it to you, or sorry, I'm not going to send it, or those people on eBay that's just you buy something and then 2 months later you finally get it. Maybe these people don't want to deal with it, but there's lots. There's just one for $320, $345. All these you could buy two for the price of one that they paid, and there's obviously the one way up here for $14.99. It's the newsstand variant. Okay, I don't think it's worth that much, but whatever. But still, nonetheless. And I just, is this manipulation? Is this Heritage bidding up books to look like they get the better price? Because think about this, from a person that's trying to sell their comics. If you look on eBay and you go, okay, there's ones for 250, 275, 230, whatever, and say you have access to the GPA, pretend this one didn't exist, and you're like, oh, they sell for around 300, that's what I can get for it, and maybe you don't want to sell it, but then you come to Heritage and you go, whoa, one sold for 660? Well, I'm giving my books to them. Because why would you? Even if I put it up myself and it sells for $250, $300, I could double my money by giving it to Heritage. And Comic Tom brought up an X-Men, what was it, X-Men 101, I believe he was talking about, how it went for way, way higher than any other X-Men 101. Let's see if it's on here. I think he said something like $9,000 or something. I think it was a 101. 9,000. Okay. It might have been this one. Sold for 9,000. I remember something like that. But if you see it, they're always much lower. But even an X-Men 101, that's kind of rare in a 9.8. That's not very common. If we look it up, there might not, oh, we got one here. Yeah, like you can straight up buy this one that's signed, but maybe they didn't want the signed one. I don't know. And at the time, maybe there's more up there. But this is clearly just a quick search on eBay. Scroll down, and you can find 6, 7, 5, 6, 7. How many? I don't know. 5, 6 different ones. One of them is a little higher than the others. Yeah. So you can find 5 that are lower than this one, and you can straight up buy it. Don't even have to worry about anything. Nothing. So a part of me, like when I was talking to Comic Tom, I was like, it could be that just people on here is like, look, I don't want to deal with eBay. I'm rich. I have lots of money. Money doesn't mean anything to me. What's more important is my time, and I don't want to waste it. So I don't care that I'm worth millions of dollars. What's the difference if I spend $300? I'm not looking for a deal. I don't care. I know when I buy it from Heritage, it's going to come to me perfectly shipped. It's not going to be cracked. There's not going to be any shenanigans going on. Don't care if I have to pay a premium. That's kind of like what I'm thinking. There's a lot of or they're just dumb and they don't know anything, and they're just think, Heritage is the only thing that exists, and they're scrolling through their auctions on a Sunday or whatever day it was, and then it's like, ooh, Star Wars, this is cool, I want it. And they do zero research. I mean, it kind of happens with people that have a lot of money. They don't care. To them, $300 overpaying is not a big deal. My brother, not the one I work with, the other one, he sold his company to GoDaddy. He had a bunch of money, and he was literally just, oh, I like this, I'm buying it. And I'm like, Drew, you don't even know the value of what you're bidding in. He's like, I don't care. And he's just like, it doesn't matter. He just wanted it. He's buying it. He didn't even care to look around, nothing. He just I saw, I want it. And I think that's what Heritage has. I think Heritage has a lot of people. I'm not saying that they're dumb. They're just dumb when it comes to pricing collectibles, because they're obviously somewhat smart if they're worth a lot, or they're handed a bunch of money, gifted or whatever it was. But I think when it comes to collectibles, the people that Heritage has are just not very smart. They don't know how to look around and find that you can literally just click in this number. Don't even have to wait for the auction and look, oh, there's a bunch right here. So that's why I think what's going on. Could it be manipulation? It could. I just don't. It would be very odd for them to manipulate such a random book of Star Wars 92, 9.8. Could I see it on higher books? Oh, yeah, 100%. And they do. I know that for a fact. But on a Star Wars 92, that just seems so odd to me, to manipulate the market on that book. Right? It's not like a Star Wars 1. It's not a Star Wars number 1 35-cent variant. It's like a $250, $300 book. They're trying to manipulate. I don't know. The only thing I could see them doing is they pick out random books from time to time so random people that come across and go, hey, this helps for double on Heritage. I should give my stuff to Heritage. That's the only thing I could think about. I don't know. What do you guys think? Do you think this is kind of like manipulation? This is kind of, or just what I kind of think it is just morons bidding up a book, because it takes two. You need two. Morons bidding up a book way past what it should be, when they could literally just do a quick search and find this for much cheaper. Because remember, there's two morons. Sorry, They're not morons. They're morons when it comes to collectibles and finding the price. They're that kind of morons. Maybe they're like some computer genius that invented, Google or something. I don't know. It could be. But when it comes to collectibles and investment in collectibles, they're morons. So what do you think it is? I don't really know. Let me know your thoughts. And as always, if you like this kind of stuff, please think about subscribing and comment below what you think. All right. Have a good day.